to another episode. Today is a reaction video, and this one comes from a baby mother. Now, this one is really cringeworthy because when I hear men, especially wealthy men, talk about the type of women that they avoid, this single mother is telling you every single reason why these men avoid single mothers. So, before we get into this clip, is she looking to do business or is she actually looking for romance? So, let's check her out.
So I want to talk about something that's been really annoying me lately. This is going to be Icks About Men, but single mom version. So something that's been getting under my skin is men not understanding what it means to be a single mom. So as a single mom, a single working mom, I have my plate full to the maximum, right? I don't have free time. The time that I do have free, I just want to relax. So one, I get it. I'm single. Yes. Do I want to date? Sure. If I meet the right person, right? But if you invite me out for a dinner, or drinks, especially during the weeknight, come on. You know I have things to do. I'm sure you have things to do the next day. I have a child to take care of. I can't just go out late at night just whenever, right? So you have to take that into consideration. So if you're really going to invite me out, one, make it worth my time. And what do I mean by make it worth my time? Just don't invite me out to dinner and drinks. Get creative. Invite me out for an activity. Do something different. Do something that's going to be worth my time and effort. I am taking time out of my evening to meet with you, to go and enjoy your company, to see how things work, if we're compatible. I'm making an effort, so I expect you to make an effort. So don't just assume that I'm going to be able to drop off my child somewhere, because most likely I'm not. So unless you're offering to pay for the babysitter, I'm not going on that date. Also, offer to pay for the babysitter. That's going to make me more receptive to want to go and spend my time with you. And another thing, do not just assume that you can invite me and my daughter out. No, I do not introduce my daughter to guys. That's a no-no. So there's that. And also, don't just assume that you're going to invite me out for drinks and I'm going to show up. What makes you think that I'm going to put my safety in jeopardy by drinking and driving? So unless you're going to offer to pick me up and drop me off or Uber me there and back, it's a no on the
Okay, now this woman actually tricked me for a second. She actually had me thinking that she's looking for romance because she talked about activities and things that you want to do. But then as I listened to her more, all I heard was how much you better spend on her.
just don't invite me out to dinner and drinks.
How much you're going to spend on her and her child.
So unless you're offering to pay for the babysitter, I'm not going on that date.
Which belongs to another man. Before we continue with this conversation, let me go ahead and lay out the red flags for you. Plate full to the max. That means no time for you. No to dinner and drinks. That means spend more money, more effort, plan an activity. That means impress me, which her baby daddy did not have to do. He didn't have to impress her. In fact, if he's still in the picture, he still might be getting her to drop them draws. When she's talking about her effort getting ready to go on this date, get it? You gotta find a dress or whatever outfit you're gonna put on, plus the makeup, and then get your hair done. But you're a woman. That is expected. Just like it's expected for a man to pay for the date, no matter what it is. Here's the crazy thing about the makeup and the filters that women have on all of their pictures on their profiles. They're not gonna look like that when you wake up next to them. You're gonna actually see this woman transform every single time. You're not gonna like that, especially if you're the guy having to buy her makeup because she doesn't feel like herself. For this type of woman, you're going to be entered into a competition with her child with you're going to be entered into a competition with her child's father. Also, you're going to be entered into another competition with other guys who claim they're going to do more than what you're doing for this woman. So eventually, she's going to bite on some of that bait because she's looking for better. She wants that baby daddy to feel like he really lost out on something, that he really made a mistake. So are you gonna be the sucker who takes that deal? Because she still might be dropping them draws for him. And if he isn't involved, she definitely has a roster of men.
Only five.
You have to have a roster, like that's how it is.
That she could call. Now, she really thought she was saying some hot shit when she was like, yeah, this gets under my skin that guys don't know what it's like to be a single mom. Why the fuck would a guy know what it's like to be a single mom? First of all, he's not a woman. Next, if he doesn't have children, that's a lifestyle he does not understand. This is coming from a single father. When I was a single man, my life was completely different. Now that I have children, I can tell you guys, it's two separate lives. For instance, there's doctor and dental appointments. That doesn't include all the stuff that you have to do at school, parent-teacher conferences, constantly talking to the dean and the principal, trying to make sure that things are going right for your child. Also getting them into activities, sports, whatever it is that they do. And we haven't even gotten to if her child actually likes you, because that is also a huge factor. It doesn't matter how much money you've spent or invested into this woman, it does not matter if that child does not like you. Some children will sabotage your relationship with that woman. From my experience, a lot of women are very loose when it comes to disciplining their child. You're going to want that child to have some type of discipline, because you're going to notice that there's no structure. The child stays up all night. This is the golden rule, whether she has children or not. Women make rules for guys they are not interested in. If she's interested in you, she's going to move everything out the way to make sure she gets you, because she likes you. This is coming from a single father. This single mother is not worth dating. In fact, she's nothing but headaches. The fact that she's asking you to do more than a dinner date means that she's actually looking for you to provide a lifestyle that she doesn't have. Dinner and drinks, that's one of the most intimate things you can do. That's the best way to get to know a person. Actually sitting down and talking. Now, you don't have to have drinks, but the fact that she brought up drinks and she kept bringing up drinks, and then she talked about having an Uber that you're going to have to pay for. She topped that off by saying that her plate is full. So if her plate is full, that means she has no time for you. How can she ask you to plan an activity when this woman's plate is full to the max? On top of the headaches, she's going to feel entitled, which means you're not going to be appreciated, and you're not going to feel appreciated for anything and everything that you have done, planned, bought, and invested into this woman. She's going to throw all of that shit out the window because she has a baby father and she has other men in the friend zone, plus her comment section. And the way that she's speaking, it sounds like she's talking to her fans.
So unless you're offering to pay for the babysitter, I'm not going on that date.
Not to an actual guy that she's interested in. I don't blame this woman for wanting more. I don't blame her for expecting more. But she should be expecting these things from her child's father. But more than likely, they don't have a great relationship. So if they don't have a great relationship, what are you walking into?
Oh my God! What in the...
A war zone? This is the reason why I tell men to enjoy the hookup culture, because clearly this woman is enjoying the hookup culture, so much so that she's tired of going on dinner dates, because she's going on so many different dinner dates that she's no longer hungry. She's actually full. This is why she wants you to take her out on an activity, because now she wants to experience something different. The only problem is you're not going to feel great about all of the things that you're doing for this woman, because she will not appreciate them. To enjoy this hookup culture, fellas, you got to find something that you're passionate about and find 5 ways to make money from that one passion. For instance, write a book, do a course, and sell merch. That's 3. You can find the other 2 things. Now, you are going to have to hustle and grind, but it's going to be well worth it. Now, the next thing that you must do, or you should do, is improve your physique. exercise. You'll be surprised what 100 push-ups and 100 sit-ups will do for you. Staying consistent. Staying consistent, you'll be surprised what it'll do for you. Now, I'm not saying it's going to make you a bodybuilder, but it's definitely going to change your physique and how you look. But maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. I think this woman is looking for a sucker. Now, am I wrong? Is she actually looking for romance, or did she just have really bad luck finding a good man? Because we know a good man.
I don't think just being a good man is enough.
Comment under this video. With all that being said, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.